Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today, in honor of Christmas Eve, I am actually going to be going into the new wishlist draw and just doing a few polls. I honestly think that although this wishlist draw is really enticing, I think it's meant to kind of pull people into spending their crystals before the next banner that drops. And my assumption is that the next banner is going to be very, very good. That would be my guess. But in honor of Christmas, which is tomorrow, if you guys are watching this and it is Christmas right now, Merry Christmas to you guys. I want to say thank you to everyone who supports this channel. I know that there are a lot of really good Ever Crisis content creators out there right now, and everyone is doing a great job. So for those of you that continue to watch my content, albeit even though there are not videos all the time, I just wanted to thank you guys. Just a little heads up, my wife and I are moving to Nicaragua for 6 months. We are somewhat of world travelers. We lived with the monks in Nepal. I lived in Japan for 2 years. I've traveled all around the world, rode a bicycle across Spain. I ran with the bulls. I do a lot of rock climbing, surfing, and so our next adventure is South America. So I want to add a third language to languages I've learned. I've learned Japanese and now I learned Spanish. So we're going to be in Nicaragua for 6 months where I won't be able to do any rock climbing, but I'll go back to surfing. I grew up in a little surf town in California, so that'll be fun. And then we'll be going down to Peru, where we're planning on doing like a 5-day trek to Machu Picchu. And yeah, we're really excited. We're going to be in Cusco, Peru, which sits at 11,000 feet altitude, which is pretty interesting. I've done a trek in the Himalayas in Nepal and been above 11,000 feet, but to be living at 11,000 feet is a completely other thing. So I'm really excited, but I just wanted to say, this is one of the reasons why I haven't been able to put out as many videos, because we're basically like 30 days away from heading out to Nicaragua, packing up our whole life, including our cat Calcifer. So yeah, anyways, that being said, I'm gonna go through my wish list right here and show you guys what I'm interested in getting. The first thing on the wish list is, of course, Zack's Black Whiskers. Any of the elemental imperil weapons are fantastic, right? But this one is just like a step above, I would say. You know, like if you look at this thing at OB10, it's going to give a mid physical defense decrease, but then a high or a mid to high water imperil. And I just think that this is a fantastic weapon. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, see, at OB10, it allows it to go to high on the water imperil, which is why I continue to work on it. I just think this is a fantastic weapon. And I think that if you have this weapon, you don't really need to pull for Zack's Twinkling Star. I think that's the name of it. But that was another interesting weapon, but also I think a bait. But if you don't have this one, I think that Zack's Twinkling Star is actually quite a good weapon. And the all slot cure in the third materia slot is very enticing, especially for how content is kind of coming out these days. All right, so my second slot is Barret. Barret's assault gun, actually. And this is a fantastic weapon. I have not given up on Barret, even though they seem to, you know, if there's any Applebot devs out there or people that actually have control, I think that even though I understand the economics of, you know, catering draws to characters that people will pull for more, I think in the long run, if you divvy out the balance between all the characters and give every character, because everyone loves Cloud and Aerith for sure, and Tifa, right? But I think deep down everyone kind of would like to play a lot of these characters. Maybe not so much the newer ones like First Soldier. I mean, they're definitely really interesting characters, but they don't have the nostalgia that the old FF7 characters do. But I for one would love to see, you know, Red 13 and Barret in current battles going into harder content. So this is one of those weapons that I think will allow Barret to be more a part of that. And when you get this weapon to OB6, it basically hits an AoE physical defense buff high on your entire team. So I'm one dupe away on that. So really excited. Cloud's Bandage Sword, essentially the same thing, but but for magic defense. And so for me, I'm just going for OB6. I think I'm like 4 dupes away on that, so any would be nice. Then I have, in terms of elemental weapons, which are very prevalent in the game, I think that working your elemental weapons that you have Arcanum costumes for to OB6 is very, very helpful. As you guys can see, like in the last Hell House event, which was the first solo crash I was able to beat, that was because I had Sephiroth's Edged Wings at OB6. And so now I have a OB10 Murasame, I have the OB6 Edged Wings, and so my next element in which I have a Arcanum costume for is the Prism Rod right here. So hoping to get, I think I need 1 or 2 more of these to hit OB6, and then I'll have Ice, Lightning, and Wind taken care of. And I think soon to be Fire. I think the next banner will almost assuredly be Fire, which will be really interesting. And then last but not least here, I have the Cloud's Hard Edge, also going for OB6. Once I hit OB6 on this, I will just drop this off my wish list. You know, this will eventually get OB10 in the next. If it takes a whole year, I'm not worried about it. But the fact that it hits high on the physical defense debuff right on the first thing, that's exactly what I want. So these are my weapons. Of course, there are other great choices here for everyone. You're all going to have your own individual choices. But for me, these are the ones I'm going for. So I'm just going to do a couple of pulls today. And actually, I have a little bit of a surprise for not just you guys, but also myself. I have been saving crystals, I think, since like November 25th. So I'm just going to start to slowly scroll through here. And I have no idea how much this is going to be, but I'm guessing it's going to be a lot. But this is kind of a good... this will give me a good understanding of how many crystals we get per month, because I'm going to go back and see what the expiration date of my last set of crystals is, my earliest one, and I can know how long I've been saving for. And then based on that and how many days, I can kind of do the math and figure out roughly how much we're getting per month, which is something that I've been trying to figure out for a little while now, like how much we're average getting. Although it is a Christmas month, so I think that it'll be a little off skew, but right here we have received December 1st, expires December 31st. I thought I was saving since even November, but I guess it is what it is. All right, so let's claim these and see what we get. 36,590 crystals. All right, that's awesome. So I have like almost 50K saved up, which is pretty amazing. All right. Oh, it looks like I even have more here. Wow, I have multiple pages. So 36K plus 8.5K. All right, so I had 45,000 crystals in not even a full month. So I think that went back to like November 25th or so, I think was how far it went back. So almost exactly a full month. So I made about 45,000 crystals in 1 month of saving, which is pretty amazing, you know? So yeah, that being said, I'm just going to do a few draws here because I really want to save, but hopefully we'll get a little bit of luck, and we'll see where it goes. Maybe we'll get the infamous 12. Ooh, 1. Wow, that's so brutal. All right, well, hopefully we'll get a 5-star pull right here. It is Christmas Eve. Maybe the luck of the gods will shine down upon us. All right. So I think I'm just going to do 3 pulls. And if I can get to the first guaranteed 5-star, that would be great. And if not, then it is what it is. All right. But I'd like to get a couple 5-stars along the way. Let's see how it goes. All right. Ooh, let's freaking go. All right, this is the first one. Boom, get that 7777 fever. Let's get multiple 5-stars. Come on. Ooh, let's go. Let's freaking go. And these I think all these pulls are guaranteed off your wish list. So let's see what we got here. All right, so it looks like we got 1 hard edge, 1 assault gun, 1 black whiskers, and 1 bandaged sword. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. And I think that I can actually switch out a couple things on my wish list right here. Sorry to jump away from the pulls for a second, but I don't want to make the mistake of pulling for something that I don't need. Okay, so black whiskers I definitely need. All right, so here's the assault gun. I'm going to go to that, and we are going to hit OB6 on this. Absolutely beautiful. The next weapon for Barrett that I will be wishlisting is his micro laser, which is currently on banner, so I can't do it right now. So there's the OB6 version of that. That is really, really, really cool. Super excited. And then we got a bandaged sword and hard edge, right? So let's see here. So the bandaged sword is at OB2, so I don't need to worry about it, and so is the hard edge. Okay, so I just need to switch one thing off. So I'm going to go back to the draw. All right, we'll go to the special pick. We'll go to confirm. We're going to go to Barrett, and I'm going to switch his off. So let's see here. What do I want? I have Lifeguard Wraps at OB6. I'm not too worried about the Tiger Fangs or the Leather Gloves because they can already hit high potency even though it's 2 casts. So I'm not too worried about that. For Zach, no, there's not really anything that I really am looking for, so I'm leaning more towards Sephiroth now. Let's see here. I think the next weapon I want to use is Dark Heavens. Alright, so I'm going to slot Dark Heavens in there. Alright, and we are going to do our second pull now of the day. Okay, hopefully we get some better stamp luck right here. That would be great to get a 12 or a 6. A 4! Perfect, so we are going to get that guaranteed pull. That's really awesome. 3, 4. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted for Christmas, to just do these 3 pulls and then not be too worried about it. So hopefully we can go 2 out of 3 right here at least on the 5 stars. Come on, Cloud. He doesn't have the battle garb on, but I'm rooting for my boy right now. All right, let's freaking get it. Okay, so here we go into the second pull. Come on, Cloud. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we got 4 5 stars on the first pull. Let's see what we can get on this second pull right here. I haven't done a pull video in a minute, actually, so come on. There's 1. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. If I could choose between Bandage Sword and Hard Edge, I think I would take Bandage Sword, just because it would really help with the Bahamut fight. And we got a Bandage Sword. That's actually really cool. All right, let's freaking go. All right, guys, going into the last pull right here, we're going to get a guaranteed 5 star. All right, and then we're going to conclude the video. Come on, come on, 12. Ooh, 2, 2, 2. Not bad, not bad. Honestly, that one didn't really matter. Okay, so here we have the 5 star guaranteed. All right, we're going to tap through. And I saw a video by a player named All Authorities, I think. He did like a marathon poll session. I didn't watch the whole thing, not even close. But I think at the very end, he gets 10 5 stars in one single poll. Like, just the fact that that's possible. I mean, you know it's possible, but you kind of want to see it to believe it. So now that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the very elusive 12 stamp and 10 5 stars on a single pull. Come on, Cloud. Let's go. All right, this is it. I'm also curious to see when we're going to get, like, new limit breaks for the characters. That would actually be really sick. All right, come on. All right, only a single one. It is Sephiroth. That is going to be Dark Heavens, I'm guessing. All right, there's the Dark Heavens. I don't think that's OB6 for me. I think that might be OB5. But that is where I'm going to call it. I'm not going all in on this. I mean, you're essentially getting a lot of wishlist weapons anyway on other banners, so I don't think going crazy on this is a good idea unless you're a total whale. I think just save for the stuff to come. It's going to be really good. There's always something better on the horizon with a gacha game, which makes it a little easier to save. I mean, if you can keep that in mind that there's always going to be something better, it definitely makes it a little easier to save. All right, so here's Dark Heavens. Okay, so I am going to get it to OB5, which is really cool. All right, and last but not least, I think I'll go over to the Bandage Sword. and see what we can do here. All right, so we're going to get 2, so that's going to go to OB4. So I'm going to be 2 shy on that one. All right. And I'm kind of just like wish listing for utility, overall utility, which I think helps a lot in this game. All right, well, I think that I'll do the rest of my OB boosts on my own. But that being said, for everyone who's pulling for this, I wish you guys all the best. And Merry Christmas to everyone who's celebrating. If not, Happy Holidays. And yeah, thank you guys for supporting the channel, supporting me, doing something that I love. That being said, hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.